All right. All right. All right. Yesterday I made a video about Oregon, Indiana, and I picked Oregon to or Indiana to win. I said they'd win by more points than they did the first time, and yeah, that's what happened. Uh, in the aftermath of the game, I've come across several memes, you know, and I don't know. People are really try to be cute. It's just like all the memes that were shared after the Ole Miss game uh, in Miami, where it looked like it was a pass interference on Miami, but it didn't show the previous part of the play right. So it was a real catchy, real quick. Oh, it's pass interference, but they didn't show the whole thing. And then it stirred up a bunch of people into a frenzy. I mean, it's just misinformation. We live in that age, but um, so after the IU game, I've come across numerous memes, guys saying, you know, of course, IU won. They're a team of grown ass men, 23 years old, and they played a bunch of teenage boys or something like that. And then he said, "I'm going fine, thanks." And then he goes on the meme. He says, "For instance, the Green Bay Packers average roster age is 25." And I'm like, and then he goes, "I'm going to bed now." Like I don't know if the guy's trying to be cute or you know what I mean. I mean, it's just like people are just doing anything they can to diminish anything IU's done. Grown ass men. Okay, so what I did is I went to Grok, which it's Elon's AI, and I asked it here, what are the names of all the players for Indiana University that played in the game versus Oregon Peach Bowl that actually participated on the field? And it took Grok a while to come up with all these answers. It says it thought for 2 minutes and 34 seconds. And then, yeah, so it comes up with this list of all the players that participated on the field. And then it looks up the birth dates of all these guys. And it came up with 22.2 years. I wanted to see if that meme was true. So, no, not true. But, I mean, that's COVID year is going to add a year. So it probably goes below that if you take away the COVID year. It's probably like 21.9 or something like that, take away all the people that played an extra year in COVID. But I don't know. So that's kind of disappointing. And then we had this guy, whom I actually kind of like. I like this guy. His name's Brooks Austin, and he's got this Film Guy network. And I don't know. I don't remember what he's done in football. But I enjoy watching some of his shows. But he's an SEC guy. I think he's always talking about Georgia. But in his last video here, uh, two college football games in 24 hours, Miami versus Indiana in the Natty. Okay, so at the very, very end, I don't know, maybe with under a minute or a minute to go or somewhere around close to the end, he says, and Indiana was definitely the oldest team. I mean, I don't know if he just can't handle the fact that the SEC is in shambles because everyone can actually legally pay the players now, and they're not some mysteriously just God-given talented football land. You know what I mean? And he just can't handle it. And I mean, I feel for him. But I mean, that's just it's just the state he's in. Mentally. He uh, people get that like that, but so and I just wanted to say you can't really trust everyone. You can't trust uh, what obviously everything you hear online. You just no matter who you're paying attention to, do your own research. It's just like I used to invest in stocks quite a bit, and do your own research on everything, everything. Because it's not just you. You don't realize you actually have God is around you. You don't, people don't know that. I'm not going to get into talking about religion, but and when you look for something, He helps you. You know what I'm saying? You'll find the right answer if you look hard enough. If you actually look hard enough. But anyways, so yeah, I was right. IU got her done, and the average age of their team that participated on the field, they're big time players that got to play in the game, 22.2 years old. With the COVID year, I don't know. I ain't too old if you ask me, but whatever. And you know what? This guy's also on the field with Paul Feinbaum a lot, so I had to bring up this meme I made a while back. Where is it? Where is it? It's coming up. It's coming up. Here it is. Oh. Get it? Get it? You remember the movie Of Mice and Men? Paul Feinbaum, If Mice Were Men. Get it? I mean, look at the ears. Look at the face. He looks like a rat. Okay, never mind. I thought so.